everyone. Today's date is on this here receipt, and I bought a lotto ticket this morning which has a time and a date on it, and there is a newspaper in front. Please hold up the newspaper. The time is currently around 10:30, 10:40, and in the background there is a TV playing. This is Alana Smith, and she is about to today go into court, and she would like to quickly mention what she's going into court for and give you a very brief about what's going on. Okay, so Alana, what are you going into court for today?
Today is the final hearing for the Guardian ad litem application in the WA Supreme Court at 2:15 this afternoon. There's been quite a few issues with due process. We've had a judge change without any notice, so it's now before Justice Solomon, previously before Justice Stirk. The doctor that did a report stating that I lack legal mental capacity based on my incest history in court from 20 years ago was to be cross-examined on the validity of his report, seeing as I didn't even meet him. He has advised only yesterday that he's not attending. He can't attend due to a APRA current medical board investigation regarding misconduct. I have fears that they're going to proceed anyway. As per the Supreme Court rules, they've got provisions to anyone that's disabled to declare them to be incompetent and have the public trustee handle my financial affairs. This matter is a mortgage fraud matter. It's been going for 13 years in the WA Supreme Court. In the last 5, I've been self-represented. It opens up bigger questions of disability discrimination, character assassination, and sexual violence against women who go on the record with incest. They get a compensation payout, they buy a home, and then 20 years later they're coming after them and using that history to state that they lack legal mental capacity. They're reframing trauma as a mental illness. PTSD is an emotional trauma. I have to now go in there today and argue the same point that they can't use this history. It's protected at federal law. It's a suppressed matter. It's protected under the Evidence Act, the Victims of Crime legislations, and it's astonishing that they can do this to largely female who are disabled, who have no voice. We're told to come forward and report the crime and get justice, only for that to be thrown in our face and used against us to declare us mentally incompetent. The whole guardianship administration racket is a $30 billion industry across the nation. It's their annual assets in their annual reports across all the states and territories, and the highest denominator of people under guardianship administration orders are female, disabled, with an incest or sexual assault trauma history and compensation background.
Alana, the reason we're doing this video today, and this is for everyone out there to know, now all this information is available as from today on Pure Media Australia, and there's no gag orders currently at the recording of this. That's why we put all the evidence down at time index, including the TV running in the background, so this cannot be forge related, right? I've given plenty of evidence that this has been done before any of these are placed in order, including the fact that we want everyone to know what's going on. So underneath this video, I'll be putting a link to puremedia.org, and we do want everyone to look at this, and I want everyone to share this and that and get it around all around Australia. I want it to go around the world at this point, because right now Australia is lacking in this area compared to the rest of the world.
Human rights violations, the disability discrimination, the abuse, neglect and fraud upon us as a minority group. There's only 20% of Australians are disabled. They're using that to make us wards of the state. We haven't progressed. The human rights in this country are going backwards. And if you speak out like I have, because I've identified 10 other victims where they've done this too, they're now coming after me. So I hope everyone pays attention to what's going on, because it could be your daughter, could be your wife, could be your auntie, or your mother that they come after next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.